Hey everybody, I'm Josh Baker. I am the pastor at Pea Ridge Baptist Church in Mill Spring, North Carolina. And at Pea Ridge, we exist to be a community of disciples, sharing and showing the hope of Christ in our community and in every community. And from the time that I became the pastor here at Pea Ridge, I have been praying and desiring and seeking the Lord about where He would have us go so that we can truly fulfill the Great Commission and taking the gospel from our neighbors to the nations. And I have the opportunity next month from March 16th to the 23rd to be able to go on mission to Central America with fellow North Carolina Baptist pastors. And so specifically we're going to the country of El Salvador. And part of the reason that we're going to El Salvador is every year they have a pastor's retreat where pastors from all over the country come and gather. And what we are desiring to do is to go there and invest in those pastors, give them a time of respite, give them a time of encouragement. I'll have the opportunity and privilege of being able to preach in one of their churches, to give them a Sunday off to be able to sit and listen to the word being preached. And so it's going to be a great time of just refreshment for those pastors and investment in those pastors. But also, secondly, what we're desiring to do is to build a relationship with those pastors, to figure out what kind of needs do these pastors have and do these churches have, so that then when I come back to you, I can be able to say, hey, here's some needs, so next year, let's go on mission together. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that I am going on mission this year in order to help lead you and invite you and challenge you to come on mission to El Salvador with me next year. So that challenge is already going out there to you, and I pray that even as I say this, even as you're watching this video, that the Lord is just putting a little burden on your heart to go on mission and be a part of the Great Commission, which tells us to go. We can't go if we can't go and fulfill the Great Commission if we're not willing to go anywhere that the Lord says go. So let that be a little challenge to you. But I'm excited for what the Lord would have us do and what the Lord would do during this trip. Many of you have asked how you can support me as I go on mission, and so I'm going to say there are two ways, and the main way is to pray. Would you be praying now? Pray for me and for the fellow North Carolina Baptist pastors as we travel. Pray that we have safe travel. Pray that we have quick travel, that there's no snags in our travel. But also go ahead and be praying for those pastors that are going to be gathering there in El Salvador. Pray that God would open their hearts. Pray that they would have a time of refreshment. Pray that their marriages are strong. Pray that they are then able to be strengthened to go back out to their churches and strengthen the flock and strengthen the sheep. And so be praying specifically first and foremost. That's the best thing that you can do for this mission trip. But if you would like to give, there are two ways that you can give. You can go ahead and send a check to Pea Ridge Baptist Church. Our address is 8732 NC 108 Mill Spring, North Carolina 28756. So you can send a check, or let me encourage you, actually come to church one Sunday and gather with the body of believers with us there at Pea Ridge, and personally put that check in the plate. If you do write a check, here's what I ask. Can you put Pastor's Mission Fund in the memo line on that check? So that's option number one. If you don't want to send a check, and if you don't want to give a check or in that way, I've also set up a Venmo, and you can give through Venmo to me at Pastor Josh Baker, and then just put a memo of that's going to El Salvador, our mission trip, and so that way we know that's going there. I do want to say that if it is put in those two things, that will specifically go to this mission trip. It will not be used for anything else other than this mission trip. And let me just say, if you do decide to give to that, I am so thankful. Do not take this mission trip or your giving lightly. I know that you work just as hard as anyone else for all the finances that you have, and so I do not want to be a bad steward of those finances. So let me just, from the bottom of my heart, say thank you. And I appreciate it, and I cannot wait to see what God could do, is going to do, and will do through our continued partnership with what takes place next month as we head to El Salvador. Thank you for being an on mission people, and let's go on mission together.